1 second.
Good. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me today on Instinctive Addiction Archery. I'm your host, Jeff Phillips. Hope and pray, man, you get something good out of this video. You say, well, what are you up to today, Jeff? Well, I'm going to show you guys what I am up to. All right, so a friend of mine messaged me last week with some pictures of a new bow he had bought off Amazon. New bow that just came out. Okay, you guys, you know I'm a bow junkie. It is what it is. All right. So he sends him pictures, really tight group, this beautiful bow, man. I'm like, wow. Bought it on Amazon. It just come out. Top Archery. Now, guys, you know I've done all kind of things before in the past with Top Archery, lots of their bows. Matter of fact, I probably got 4 or 5 different bows right now that I got back, 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, so they come out with this new bow on Amazon. He sends me these pictures and he sends me this message and he said, I cannot believe how good this bow really is. I mean, it is really, really, really sweet. So, all right, I get on there and I order me one. 2 days. This was Wednesday afternoon. Friday, the bow was on my porch, okay? The box was on the porch. Amazon, like super, super fast shipping, okay. You say, what is this bow, Jeff? What have you got? Well, I'm going to show you this bow. I'm going to tell you all about it. And I'm going to give you my take on this thing, okay? My take. This is a Top Archery 60-inch. This is their new bow that has burl limbs, beautiful burl limbs. Man, look how cool the tips are. I'm talking slim, nice, bamboo core. Bamboo core, that's the difference. Their other bows had maple core limbs. They shot great. But these are bamboo core limbs on this Top Archery, okay? 60-inch, that's a new riser design. It's not like the old one. The grip's different. Now, I wrapped my grip here, guys. I wrapped it because I wrap all of them for one reason, only during hunting season, because I wear Sitka gloves, and my gloves will actually move around on a riser, so I have to wrap them for hunting, and I'm going to hunt with this bow. Our season's not over for another 10 days. So I'm going to hunt this bow, so I went ahead and wrapped it. Otherwise, there would be no need. I just, I mean, it feels great. You can do it all year long, of course, but I do it because of my gloves, okay? But this thing is absolutely beautiful. Man, when I got this thing out of the box, I promise you guys, I could not believe how pretty this bow was. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous bow. I want you to look at it. It is beautiful. I don't know what kind of wood it is. It says ebony. I don't know what it is. Ebony and some kind of frost wood or something, but it's got carbon overlays on the limb tips, limb bolts. It's got burl and it's got bamboo. The bow looks to me to have somewhere around 7.5-inch wedges, which are excellent. Okay, so it's got really nice wedges. The design of these limbs is really, really good. The fit, the finish, everything about this bow, way, way, way higher quality than some of the early ones that I had. I mean, the finish, the fit, there's no anything. They come with felt padding for the limbs. Man, the grip. It didn't have that bulky grip that you have to work down if you don't have large hands like me. No, this was a little bit more of a low wrist angle grip, okay? I would say low to medium. Absolutely perfect. The throat, very narrow. I can get my fingers around it. Natural hand placement. The arrow rides right above my wrist. So for shooting instinctive like I do, I like my arrow close to my fingers. It helps me shooting instinctive. So all I did with this bow, now they don't come with a Flemish string. They come with a Dacron string. Throw it in the trash, get you a Flemish twist string. This is a Triple T D97 I threw on here. I've got a bunch of them, and I'm actually having Trevor build me a custom one for this bow. This one matches really good, but I'm having him build me a custom one for this bow that matches it to a T, okay? I like stuff like that. But anyway, Triple T Archery is building me another custom string for it, but that's what this string actually is. Super, super, super quiet. So, I'm going to tell you about the bow. So I get it out of the package, And this thing cost me $159. I think it was 180 bucks shipping and tax, whatever, the whole 9 yards, but it comes as a package. I don't use the packages that come with any Amazon bows, which they come with like a glove, a quiver, an arm guard, a stringer, a half a dozen arrows. You know, these packages are trash. They're just trash. And I don't know the mentality other than possibly the Chinese people don't understand traditional archery in the sense that we do. They send arrows that are like probably a 500 spine, log heavy, with vanes. Like you're gonna shoot a plastic vane off the shelf on a bow, like that's really gonna tune right. Okay, so I don't use the arrows. I don't use anything they send. Not to say you couldn't use the glove and the arm guard, because they're actually pretty decent. They are. They're not genuine leather, of course, but they're pretty decent. But anyway, hey, it comes with its package, 159 bucks. You get all kind of stuff. But like every Amazon bow I get, every one of them, my Obert Black Hunter came in last week also. Gonna do a video on it. The Obert is the one to buy. If you're gonna buy a Black Hunter, the OBERT, Obert company makes the absolute best Black Hunter. Fit, finish, quality, everything about it. It is the best Black Hunter you can buy. Does a Black Hunter shoot anything like this bow? No, not even close. No, they're not even close. You may say, huh, what do you mean they're not? Well, I'm telling you the God honest truth, okay? I buy these with my own money. I test them. I go through all this stuff. When a bow impresses me way beyond what I expect, it just does. Why? Because they're bamboo core limbs. These limbs are thin. They're very thin, durable, sleek limbs with a smooth draw. This bow is so incredibly springy. Now, I will tell you something else I've experienced with every Amazon bow I've bought. Black Hunters, Top Archeries, Sandlitas, you name it. I don't know if the Chinese have a different measuring system than we do, but literally every bow comes in 5 pound heavy. Every one of them. My Black Hunter did. Which is great because I do this intentionally because of the history of how they come in. I like 42 to 43 pounds at my draw. That's my optimum draw that I like better than anything. So if I order a 40, it's gonna come in 45 at 28, which is perfect for me. So if I had ordered a 45, I'd be drawing more weight than I want. Now, fine for hunting, but my comfort shot is 42, 43 pounds is my sweet spot, okay? Now, so just 60-inch, 40 pound. Well, it's not. It's 45 at 28. So was my Black Hunter. That's 2 in a row within 1 week's time, both of them 5 pounds heavy, okay? So I'm trying to tell you this, guys, to help you out in case you get on Amazon and you buy a bow. Go 5 pounds light, because you're probably, and you may get a light one. You may, and hey, if it comes in under, well, either shoot it or send it back, whatever. But I'm telling you, from my experience, you're going to get them heavier, and I think it's the way they measure them. Let's talk AMO. Okay, so like, let's just say you go to any string builder's website, like Triple T Archery, okay? The standard for a 60-inch AMO bow, which is what this is, standard string length is 56.5 inches, right? Takes a 57 for these. Takes a 57 for every single 60-inch recurve I've ever bought on Amazon, ½ inch longer. So somehow the way they're measuring their AMO from the string groove, the bow's measurements, their true AMO length is always 1/2 inch longer. ILF bows are that way. Every one of them, all of the Sandlitas, you name it. You go 1/2 inch longer on your string when you order one, and it'll fit perfect, okay? So just giving you guys a heads up, because if you buy one, you're gonna want a string, and if you go on some, to buy a custom string, and they say, well, hey, what exact length string are you needing? If you've got a Chinese 60-inch bow, get a 57-inch string. It will be perfect. It will give you that perfect brace height that you're wanting, between 7 3/4 and 8 inch. That's what you're gonna get, okay? If you go shorter, you're never gonna get your brace height down. Not gonna happen. So, maybe their measurements are a little different. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I will tell you this. They are building the absolute sweetest bows. And it is crazy. I cannot believe a bow can be this beautiful, shoot this kind of good for that kind of money. It doesn't even make sense to me. But you know what? I'm in. I don't care. I spend 160, 70 bucks on a bow that I'm proud of. Now, yeah, I put a good Selway USA built Selway quiver that might cost you 120 bucks, okay? That's all I run on them. You can put whatever you want to on a bow or don't put one. I run Selway quivers because I love them, okay? I bought a slide-on, bought a brand new slide-on just for this bow. You may say, well, that's crazy. You spend 160 bucks on a bow, and then you're going to spend 120 on the quiver to put on it, and then you're going to spend 40 on the string. Well, you know, think about it this way. Think about it this way. You're going to get this stuff anyway if you go custom. If you spend $1,500 on a bow, then you buy all this, you're at $2,000 in your arrows and all that. I mean, you're way, way, way cheaper. So if you're just getting into traditional archery and you want a bow that flat out is the one, this is it. Straight up, guys. It is what it is. And I say that because I'm unbiased. I bought it with my own money. It wasn't sent to me. I'm not tied in with anybody. This is something I purchased, took a gamble on. It's either going to be decent or it's not. I promise you, I strung the bow up. I walked outside and shot it just to get the feel. The bow was so quiet. God, was this bow quiet, which is unusual. Most of them have a twang. Most of them twang, vibration. They have, you know, a little bit of something. This bow didn't. None. The draw was just really smooth, but what got me was the speed. My buddy that sent me the pictures of his bow said, Jeff, this is no doubt the fastest recurve I've ever owned. His is a 45 pounder, so probably drawing close to 50 pounds. And he told me, he said, man, this bow is the fastest recurve I have out of my whole collection. It is faster than any of them. So I thought, I shot the bow, and I promise you guys, it is fast. But the right limb configuration, they're gonna be. Okay, these bamboo limbs, built correctly, they're really gonna have a lot of cast. All right, so I'm gonna shoot this thing for you a little bit, guys, and show you what's up with it. The new Top Archery, it's called a Warden's Mark 1.0. Warden's Mark 1.0. I have no idea what that means. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is I absolutely love the bow, okay? This bow instantly rose to the very top of everything that I shoot in the world of recurves because it's a 60-inch. It's not too awful long. It shoots just as good, if not better, than the Oberon. What? You say, what did you just say? Yeah, it does. And I don't know that there's really any difference in them. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But I'll tell you, as a takedown, it's got the mass weight. But the takedown in an Oberon is a 62-inch bow. And it is a cream puff, and it's a shooter. Man, is that thing a shooter, okay? But I need something shorter than that in a tree stand. I don't need a 62-inch recurve to try to hunt out of a tree stand. I need a 60 at max, okay? So that's why I ordered this bow. I got plenty of them that I could shoot, but anytime something comes out new and exciting, I'm all in, man. So I'm going to shoot a couple of rounds, guys. Colt, I haven't shot. This is the fresh setup. It is what it is. Guys, I'm going to demo this thing for you here. Shoot it a couple times and show you what's up with this new Top Archery. Absolutely mind-blowing. And I love the feel of this grip. Love it, man. Here we go. Look at that. Look at it. These bows are very, very natural feeling, pointing, shooting bows. They are. And now these arrows are heavy. These are hunting arrows. This is a 200 grain head with a 100 grain insert. That's 300 grains on this 500 spine 28-inch shaft I'm shooting out of this bow. These are not lightweight 3D arrows, and they're still fast, hitting hard. 3D, oh man, I'd probably shoot a 460, 70, 80 grain arrow, something like that out of this thing, something light and fast. I mean, why not? But hunting, you got to have some punch, and that's what I'm doing. So you guys think, look here, got him shoved in there. Look at that, she's ready to go hunting, I promise you. She is ready for the hunt. Let me flip it around like I had it. And I keep my feathers in my quiver where they do not touch. Where they don't touch, they don't rattle. I don't want any sound whatsoever. This bow is just bad. I think I just split my arrow in half. Literally tore the fletchings off the first arrow. Dead center. Okay? So that's what I'm telling you guys. There's no effort to shoot this bow. This thing is like crazy, crazy smooth. Crazy kind of smooth. Tips are beautiful. The finish is beautiful. The bow's fast. It's quiet. This is a 40-pounder by mark. And like I said, even at 27 inches, I'm drawing 42.5 pounds on my scale, okay? So I scaled it at a full 28. I drew a 28-inch marked arrow to that riser, and it was dead on 45 pounds. So I have come to realize Chinese bows are not measured like our bows, like we always did. When we were building bows, man, we hit our weight within 1 pound. I mean, or it didn't go out. 2 was like the max, and you had to really talk somebody into accepting 2 pounds. Well, manufactured bows, maybe they're just measuring some different way that I don't know. But I'm telling you, you better order it 5 pounds light. Okay. Round 2. Round 2. We'll shoot this and then we'll go up and go look at it. We'll walk up there. All right, here we go. That one's in there, baby. I'm dialed in now. That one's in there. I might not do it again. That one's in there. That is too, baby. Y'all think I'm kidding? Come on. Come on. I'll show you what's up. I don't know how precise they are, but I guarantee you they are really, really close. Really close. Oh my gosh. Got to finish my fence. See all my posts. I'm running all my fence around all this stretch of property here. That's a job. All right. Oh yeah, I'm up in there. Oh yeah. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Awesome. All right, guys. So there we are. 40 yards. So if you think you can't shoot these bows long distance, you better think again. They are winners. Promise you that. Man, I'm impressed. Not the shooting, but the cast, okay? I can learn to shoot any bow instinctive, no matter how much it drops or what it does, but I'm telling you, this one, not in that category. It's not. This one's got the speed that you want, even with heavier arrows. So a light arrow, woo, can't wait for 3D, man. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I want to build me some new arrows for this baby. Some matched 3D arrows. So, thank you guys for joining me on Instinctive Addiction Archery. I'm your host, Jeff Phillips. Love you so much and just appreciate every one of you. Pray that everything we say and do on this channel bring honor and glory to the good Lord above that gives us all this cool stuff to enjoy, including new bows, man. Cool new bows. Till next time, God bless you.